Alright, it's time to close out February, talk about a little relic storage, and a little bit of gig news. Stay tuned. Alright, it's time to close out February, and I'm glad we're closing out. It was a cold and wet month, but that didn't stop the hardcore detectives, did it? I know some of y'all were out there digging in the mud with me. I know you were. Let's check out some of our finds from February. And I got some others mixed in here too. I'm going to show you in just a second here. First, February. Most of this right in this is February. I got showing bullets. Some of it's January too. These cobs, reals, and some of these tribes and all that. You know that was in January. But most of this right in here was in February. First, now number 3 was the silver. Do I remember that one field? I think I might got 10, so I hit 5 silvers in one day, and me and Buddy got multiple silvers another day. It just continuously, that field just continuously kept giving up silver. I love it. A lot of these Barber dimes and Roosevelts and Mercury dimes. That's pretty cool. I like the silver. Always like silver. I tell you what, the number 2 thing, I think, just the top 3 here. This Bit Boss. This Bit Boss, I found them before, but they were kind of bad shape. This one is in such good shape. I really like it. You can even see in the background, the little design in the background of it. So that was in really good shape. I really like that. And if y'all remember my number 1 find, I like the best, was a 1696. I put a picture up there. Coin right here, man. This is an awesome, awesome coin here. I think it's William III coin. It's 1690, the oldest copper coin I've ever found. I love that, man. But we made a couple finds here that was really interesting, and this being one of them. I thought this was some kind of salad fork or something at first, but the first person that commented, I think Harold Perry, one of my subscribers, said, I think that might be a stirrup. And then Colonial Fiend, he made me a couple comments on a couple things, this and another snakehead thing we'll talk about, and he said, that's a stirrup. And then my friend Dan Freezer actually sent me a picture of one, and I'll put a picture up there on the side. This is actually a stirrup. I thought something, if you see it look like a rat tail spoon to scoop with, like a cake fork or something, but it's actually a stirrup. I'm going to have to go back to this spot and see if I can find the rest of it. That's pretty cool. I like that. I tell you, you just never know, at least I don't, when I bring stuff home, what it is a lot of times. And my friend Buddy says, man, I bet you I've thrown away all kind of stuff. And I got containers full of old brass stuff. It might be stuff like that I wouldn't even know what it is. So hopefully I'm learning to the point when I see something I know what it is. I'm learning every day I go out. I'm learning. I appreciate all y'all teaching me all this stuff. Another thing, I don't have a picture of it here, but that snakehead, I'll show a picture up on screen here, that Buddy found. I think that was a part of a musket, I believe is what it was. And Colonial Fiend actually mentioned that too on his picture. I think somebody actually sent me a picture. I'll try to put that up on screen too. Just don't ever know. I'm telling you, man. Just don't ever know. Anyway, I'm gonna show you some of the things I got here. This is some of the buckles from January, February right here. Bullets from there. Just some other odds and just isn't everything. But this is just some of it. I thought I had a eagle play on that, but it wasn't. But anyway, just some of the stuff up here. Buttons, of course you find lots of buttons up here. But next thing I want to talk about is storage. Well, I'll show you one thing real quick. All y'all like to see reals. How about these reals right here? I was digging through all my stuff trying to organize, and I'll show you why in a minute. But I pulled out a bunch of reals I had. I did have 4 of them by PCGS put in the containers. I think this one is kind of interesting though, because some of them are from all over. They're manufactured in different places, not just Spain. But this one's like a 1694 from Peru, a cob, and it's a real. This is 1775 from Mexico City, and this is a 1668 made in Bolivia. So interesting enough, they're made a lot of different places in the world. All this Spanish silver, and you find that everywhere. That's why so much of it around. And I'm going to talk about that on another video of how the English and why we use a lot of silver in our country before we start making our own coins. We'll talk about that in another video, though. But the next thing I'll talk about is storage. I've been the world's worst on Relic display. I've never even put anything in a Riker box before, except some, I did put some Indian stuff one time in some, but never any of my finds. I just bought, in February, I bought some Riker boxes and been trying to put some of my bags and boxes and stuff in them. I'm sure to you right now, I might not be doing a great job. Y'all might have to help me out how to display some of this stuff, because it gets confusing after a while. As you see, I started out displaying some U.S. plates, Eagle plate, buckles, and a lot of these trapezoid buckles, spectacle buckles, all in here, and these bosses right here from there. Same thing over here, some in here. You see them up there, bosses, and all kind of buckles. Maybe I should put all the buckles in one. I don't know. How do y'all display y'all's? Tell me about how y'all display. I just started it. Hadn't really got it going good yet, but trying to get some ideas of how I should display it. I did buy a couple of these. I started putting my buttons in here. I'm hunting them all down now. So, but I actually got a couple coins in here too, I think, because I didn't know what to do with them yet. The coins are a problem. I'm not sure how I should display coins. How do y'all display your coins? They all won't fit in one of them containers. They got large enough. They don't fit in that, so I'm not sure how to put it all together. If y'all got any suggestions on that, put it in the comments down below. I got one more thing I'm going to get some input from y'all right here. I did get a box. I've had this thing here. This is a Confederate ammo pouch that I found. It was buried in clay, and I dug it out, and of course all the stitching was deteriorated, but it had 24 Gardner bullets in it. They're actually laying right beside it where I found it at. But I'm thinking I'd like to sew this back together. You can see the holes right in here where you can sew it together and you never know it, I think. But everybody tells me, leave it alone, don't do it. But I do have a case now. I used to have it in a bag, so I do have it in a case now. I don't have the bullets in here. I guess I could put that in here, but don't know. I guess that would be a good idea to do. But what's y'all's thoughts on sewing that thing back together? Do you think it would hurt it? I think you could use that same hole, just new thread, and put it. I'd love to see that thing back together where it snaps. You can put it around your side. I think that would be cool, but I don't know. Everybody tells me to leave it alone. All right, now for a little news. First, I'm going to put a picture up here on the screen right now of Bruce Adwell's gold coins he's found. Check all these gold coins he's got right here. Oh, wait, can you count them? I can't either, because the same number I got. None! Boy, we all want that gold coin so bad. And we're not alone. There's a lot of people out there that never found a gold coin. But we're going to find one day. We've got to keep looking. I like them. Alright, the next one I'm going to put up here is Stan Dameron. He has some awesome finds that's worth showing here. First, there's one coin in here we definitely want to show and talk about. But let's show first, he's got a pewter spoon on the same hunt. Probably from around early 1700s, which is pretty cool. I got a picture up there on that. But the biggest find he had that day was a 1591 a 1591 coin from England, I believe it was. But it's a very unique coin. First, to find a 1591 coin anywhere in the United States is amazing. That's just purely amazing right there in the 1500s over here. But this particular coin was bent in the shape of an S, and I'll put a picture of it up there. It was bent in the shape of an S for a reason. A plow did not do that. It was bent in the shape of an S as a love token and given to a romantic interest back then. It was a common thing they did back then, bent in that S shape. I'm going to try to get some pictures while I'm talking here. But it's very unusual, and I've never seen one before, and that is really cool. Congratulations, Stan. That is a cool find right there. I wish I could find one of those for sure. That's awesome. Anything in the 1500s would be cool. I've got 1602 and a 1606, I think it was, but never 1500. I hadn't broke the 1500s yet. Well, March is not looking much better yet. It's pretty cold. It's like 15 degrees below normal right now, and it's cold out there. It's cold the last few times I went out. It's cold today, but hopefully this will start getting a little bit warmer. We'll be able to get out and do a little scuba diving. I'm hoping to do a little bit more scuba diving this year on some nice old colonial sites. We'll see how that works out. On the crabbing and all, I like to get back out, and I'm out of crab. I just ate my last crab cakes tonight, so I gotta get that catch some crabs and make some more good crab cakes and get out there and do a little bit more hunting on those. But anyway, we got a lot of new adventures planned out. Last night I was hunting a lot of new sites to try to come up with some good places to go. So we're doing a lot of research and checking around. So hopefully I'm gonna come up with some good stuff for you. And this summer, hopefully we're gonna hit the beach beach hard and get some good gold too. I love finding that gold at the beach. You know I'm going to love doing that. Alright, well, I think that's going to wrap it up. If any of y'all got any ideas for some adventures or things y'all want me to do, please let me know. Put down in the comments if you got somewhere you want me to go or do an adventure. Anyway, appreciate everybody coming along. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share, and subscribe to the Gigmaster. And click that little bell so you get notification when I put a video out. Alright, thanks for coming along and look forward to y'all coming along with me.